Hi, my name is Laura Constantine from Brand New You Fitness, and this is my week 2 video of the Brand New You Training Beyond Bootcamp Fitness Challenge. So before we get started, before I talk about anything else, please make sure that you consult a doctor or a physician before starting any workout program, just to make sure that you're fit and healthy and everything's okay to continue. If anything feels difficult throughout the workout, or if there's too much pain, or you feel like you're getting an injury, then please stop, go and see your doctor, find out the problem, and then if it's all fine, then come back to it. But please listen to your body all throughout this. So the second challenge of this month is going to be an abs challenge. So the first week was an all body. And this one is just going to focus more on the stomach, getting that nice toned tummy, so that when you wear a bikini you can strut it out on the beach. So it's 3 exercises, the same layout as before. So the first day starts off with 5 reps of the first 3 exercises, and then it will go up depending whether you're beginner or advanced. The beginner goes up by 2 each day, and the advanced go up by 5 each day. So for example, today will be 5 reps. If you're going to do the beginners, tomorrow will be 7 reps. If it's advanced, tomorrow will be 10 reps. So if we get started, so the first exercise is a frog sit. Now to do this, it's like a normal sit-up, but it's just one thing different that you do with your legs. So the way you do this is just pop your feet together in that kind of yoga stance. Knees as far down, just relax the knees, so try not to hold them up. But I understand, being unflexible will kind of prevent that. But, just hold them in a position that is comfortable for you, nice and relaxed. Obviously, the closer in to your hips, the harder it is and the more flexible you need to be to get in this position. But if that's too difficult to get in any of those positions, take it out a little bit further, and it'll make it easier to sit in that position with the knees out. So it does depend on flexibility. So if I just show you the frog sit, so the most important thing is to keep your feet together, and then if you do struggle with this exercise, to really use the arms to bring yourself up. So if I just demonstrate, then I'll teach you the teaching points. So laying down, arms above the head, whipping the arms up, touching the toes. So the most important thing for this is to use your arms in a whipping motion. Now, a lot of people will just do this and then really struggle to try and get up. So what you want to do is, if you watch my arms, really whip up, and I'll get that momentum to help you up to get there. Now you will travel along a little bit along the mat, but just keep the hips close, and in that position it should be fine. Now the second thing to think about here is to make sure when you come up, you touch your toes. If you can see, touch the tips of your toes, not your heels. So if I just show you from that position, lying down. So what I don't want to see is this. So this is touching the heels and not coming all the way up. So what you want to do, whip the arms up, touch the toes. As you can see, my torso goes past my hips into full hip extension. Good, so that's the first exercise. Second one is scissor kicks. So this is going to work the lower abs. So we've just worked the full spectrum of the abs. Now we're just going to focus on more of the lower part. So legs are straight, lying down. I'll just show you, move up a little bit, show you my legs. So it's just literally one leg's in the air, then switch. So alternating those legs, making sure they're nice, so don't bend them, keep them nice and straight, extending down and then switching. Now the most important thing to think about here is the lower back. So what you don't want to do is keep that back arch, so you want to keep it flat on the floor. So I'll show you a bad example and then a good example of what I want to see. So a bad example is letting the back arch each time you change. As you can see, There's a gap underneath my back and everything is really rocking forward. Now what that's going to do is put a lot of pressure on your spine and it's not going to work the abs at all. So really make sure before you start, the hips, tilt the hips just slightly forward so that, as you can see, when you tilt the hips, see, look at the back is lightly pressing against the floor. So what I don't want to see is this really trying to squeeze into it. So you don't want to strain it, you just want to lightly push in, just so you're engaging the stomach muscles, and so the exercise will be working you in the correct way. So if I show you now, keeping the lower back on the floor, one leg up, changing. As you can see, there is no movement in the spine and nothing's coming up. Now, if it's too difficult, if you can't keep your back on the floor every time you take a leg down, it might be that you just don't have the strength yet, so just take the leg a little bit higher. So you're not going as low. So instead of all the way to the floor, you can just take it up a little bit higher. It will still do the same thing and it will still work those abs. Okay, brilliant. The third one is a reverse crunch. Now this is going to work more of the top of the stomach. Now what you do, laying on your back, knees start just above the hips in something that we call a tabletop position. And all you're going to do is bring the knees into the chest and lift the hips off the floor. Good. Now what I don't want to see is this, taking the legs out, using them as momentum. So you don't want to take the legs or the knees past the hips. So nice straight right angle there, straight line from the hips to the knees, pulling up, returning back. Okay, brilliant. So today's challenge is going to be 5 frog sits, 5 scissor kicks and 5 reverse crunches, and that is going to be for 6 rounds. So let's get going. So the first exercise is frog sits. Pull my leggings up. Right, so let's get going. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, really make sure you touch those toes. 3, 4, 5, excellent. Into scissor kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excellent. And reverse crunches, making sure those knees are over those hips. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excellent. Back to the beginning, that's the first round, let's go. Remember to touch those toes. 1, really wick those arms up. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, good. Into scissor kicks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excellent. Reverse crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, that's second round. Shuffle down a bit, moving up the mat. Okay, ready? Third round, let's go. 1, 2, really touch those toes. 3, good. 4, 5, excellent. Scissor kicks. Keep that lower back flat on the floor. Remember what we said, if you're finding it difficult, just take the legs a little bit higher. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excellent. Into reverse crunches, knees over hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Well done. That's halfway through now. Third round, so this is the fourth. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Into scissor kicks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. Keep that lower back on the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Reverse crunches. Knees over hips. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. That was 4th round. Let's go for another 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Good. Keep going. 3, 4. Remember to touch those toes. 5. Good. Scissor kicks. 3, 2, 1. Keep that lower back on flat on the floor. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Into a reverse crunch. Knees over hips. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. Get those knees into the chest. 5. Well done. One more round to go. Remember, you can have a drink of water anytime in this workout. Please feel free. Ready? Into frog sits. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Really whip those arms. 4, 5. Well done. Scissor kicks. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, I did one extra. Okay, reverse crunches. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Well done. So that is day 1 of the fitness challenge. All working the abs, working the main one's running down the centre, the lower abs just round near that baby bit, and then reverse crunches just working the tops of the abs. Good luck, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you feel the burn. The reps will increase and the rounds will decrease each day as it goes along. Good luck and enjoy. Thank you. Bye bye.